started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Rams' return team didn't help matters out much there. And here's the veteran, a steady set of hands, Jesse, that sort of feels like a security blanket.
And that's big in a game like this, Reese. As a quarterback, I need to know I have a guy I can throw to when I get into a jam. Who can I count on? It's that guy right there.
Yeah, having trust, because I'm going to throw you the football when I trust you to run the right route, be at the right depth, catch the football. This guy's kind of earned that throughout his career.
Going with the ground game left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Leaves it with the running back. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So Texas's offense will go to work for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly complete. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield. It's Ewers. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They're on the board first here in the season opener. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. Coming out with it, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Got his man quickly. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On second down, he's looking downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Morrow.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. The run from the shotgun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And the Rams will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way...
Fires the pass, intercepted. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Here's the handoff. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense, quick tempo. Off play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Rams!
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon is currently ahead right now in Autzen Stadium, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over the Sharks. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Throws to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. The give to the back. He's got 43 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Unloads quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Rams headed quickly to the line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the best cornerback. This guy is free.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop.
And they knocked him down almost immediately.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Back to throw, it's Fowler DeColosi. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking to coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And it's good from 58 yards out.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Texas offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The run to the right. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Baxter. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Working that left side now. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Caught in the backfield. It's Golden. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Looking for space. It's Baxter. Breaks the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run play action. Using the quick game. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Trying to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So an 82-yard drive there. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rams want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. A strike downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Morrill. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Rams are on the move.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He's got 59 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Leaves it with the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Rams will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking for a crease, it's Baxter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The Longhorns get it past the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. At the 40, there he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking for a big gain. Makes a catch on the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to the Coyotes. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. To the air on 1st down. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half, and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Ewers. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before. Fires into traffic, picked off. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man in the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Back to pass, it's Ewers. Feeling some heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out their field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
The Rams will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Blue. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Line getting set on 2nd down. The play action fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bolden. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Movement here from the tight end. He'll try the left side. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. With the catch, it's Baxter. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. That is no good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
31, Colorado State, 13.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Rams moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The 3rd down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another 3rd down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
The Rams will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Wide out in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. He'll just keep slinging it. He rifles one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. On the move at the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rams want to crank the tempo.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He wants to throw here on second down. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Horton. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Rams will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's held. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 45 on his way. Got a lot of running room. He now has 110 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first three periods. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football is going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. Coming after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Off play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Pulls it in. It's Morrill. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Rams are in the hurry-up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Bolden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd down, going up top. He's right on target. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, Damon.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They're bringing heat. He's going to take off. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Caught in the backfield, it's Bolden. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over.
He'll start this drive firing. Quick strike complete.
They're up by 6 over the Pandas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're trying to get... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on second and long from the 6. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Number 96, on to kick it away.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.